accident happened a few minutes after 11 Monday morning at Antado, a small community at Commander Junction. An articulated cargo truck from Takoradi is purported to have bursted tire and run into a Sprinter bus with registration number WR2526 2013 registration, with 15 passengers on board from Mankasim, killing all occupants with the exception of one who is in a very critical condition. The articulated driver also lost his life instantly. I have been joined on the line by Stephen Anoche, Central Regional Road Safety Boss, and he joins me to talk about an update of this accident. Hello, Stephen. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, Stephen. So could you give us an update on this accident that happened Monday morning around 11 a.m.?
Yeah, thank you. Let me say good afternoon to your listeners and Happy New Year in advance to them. The incident that happened yesterday, we have been to the hospital this morning, and the only survivor from yesterday's accident, the name is Kennedy Boadu, a 17-year-old SS3 student at Takoradi, has been sent to Kumasi Trauma Care Center as I speak to you now. I was there when the ambulance took him away, and we are praying and hoping that he will still come around and survive. Yeah, the deaths so far, 10 have been identified. And among those that have been identified, there were two sets of twins. Two sets of twins. The first twin, Mary Ando, senior and junior, 50-year-old, were also in among those who died. And Patricia Asankuma Simmons, junior and senior, they also died from Elmina.
Wow.
The rest are Paul Kwashi from Takoradi, Lisbeth Bedu from Cape Coast, Abura, Suraj Aura from Akimoda, Charlotte Boham, also from Elmina, Charles Abejimo, I don't know where he came from, but they didn't give the name. Okay. And Peter Akon, also they didn't indicate where he comes from. So far 10 have been identified. And as I speak to you now, the 5 others are yet to be identified. The only survivor, that Kennedy Boadu, 17-year-old SS3 student from Takoradi, has been sent to Kumasi Trauma Care Unit as we speak now.
So the persons identified who are already dead, have their families also come close to confirm, yes, they belong to them?
That is, the families came and they have been confirming them that they belong to them. There is a families that came to identify them, and it has been confirmed by the hospital, the mortuary authorities.
This is quite unfortunate for the season, but I'd like you to give a message to our motorists, because people are still plying our roads dangerously. Let's caution all of us to be more careful.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I would like to advise all motorists and also other road users that we use our roads according to the laws that have been made by our parliament. And the speed limit that has been set for big trucks, that articulated trucks and those heavy goods vehicles, is supposed to be 60 to 75 kilometers per hour. And I want to believe that if yesterday's incident, the articulated truck was doing anything between 60 to 75 kilometers per hour, the kind of wreckage and the damage that was done to the vehicle wouldn't have occurred at all in the first place. So I want to advise and possibly even warn those articulated drivers who most of the time think that because of the size of their truck, they are safe. It is not true, because this articulated driver also lost his life. And I can tell you that about 4 of such incidents that we have recorded in the central region, most of the articulated drivers also lost their lives. So they don't have any security whatsoever if they think that because of the size of their truck, they can intimidate others on the road. They should think again. The other thing is that all motorists, when it is raining, should be careful. Yesterday, it was raining, so the environment had changed. And we are saying that when the environment changes, you drive according to the environment. And that is what our articulated driver didn't do. And unfortunately, the Sprinter driver who had parked for safety because he saw the Thai bus and the way he was dancing on the road, he couldn't even avoid being hit, and the unfortunate situation occurred. We wish that nobody would die on the road even from now onwards. We on our part are trying to do our best. We are going to put in place a lot of measures, but then I also want to appeal to authorities that they should allow the police and other road safety practitioners to enforce the laws, because if the drivers know that they are going to be punished anytime they flout the road safety regulations, I think they will be driving with some sense of seriousness and carefulness. But as it were, anytime you arrest a driver, somebody will come forward and say, oh, I know him, so please release him. Not even allowing us to give him even the minimum punishment. And that, I think, is also not helping the situation at all. I want to believe that the coming year, we will have a lot of more enforcement to reinforce our education and also ensure that there's so much safety on our roads. We believe that if we are able to have this cooperation from all Ghanaians, we will be able to achieve a lot on the road and not be experiencing things like we saw yesterday. That is what I want to say to our listening public and also all the people who are driving on our roads.
Thank you very much, Stephen Anoche. We have been